Hello, welcome to Estoril for the Portuguese Grand Prix of 1990. We have 4 races left in this World Championship. Ayrton Senna is 8 points ahead of Gerhardberger, but the fact is that it is Ferrari who monopolised the front row today, following on from their 1-2 in Monza. They'll be hoping to get another 1-2. It's Nigelmansell who is at the front of this Ferrari 1-2 ahead of Alainprost. And then it's Ayrton Senna in 3rd and Gerhardberger in 4th. If Senna stays ahead of Berger, he would have over a wins advantage over his teammate with 3 races left. Patrese 5th in the Williams, nelsonpiquet 6th in the Benetton. He's been struggling to better his teammate alessandronannini in qualifying lately, so good from Patrese to get back ahead of him. Piquet even to get back ahead of him. Boutsen 7th, Jean-Alesi 8th, Nannini in 9th place, and Eric Bernard in the Larousse in 10th. And then you got the other Larousse behind of Aguri Suzuki. Now, he had a couple of races, didn't he, in Silverstone and Hockenheim, where he looked absolutely magnificent. And we haven't seen anything like that before or since, but you never know if Larousse will turn it around again. It is a dry race here, so it should be against a lot of them, but we haven't ruled off that we're hearing some thunder in the distance, so we haven't ruled out completely the possibility that we may have a covering of rain, but whether that is actually enough to affect the race or if it's just a very short, sharp shower, we will wait and see. We are looking at a good race here, because there's a lot to be sorted out. You know, the McLaren drivers trying to fight out this World Championship, but Ferrari are trying to get as many positive results as they can before the end of the season. And in recent races, it seems to be basically Ferrari doing a lot of the form and the results, but yet they don't really seem to get much closer to McLaren, do they? I mean, that the dice was rolled in the early part of the season, and it appears to be that's how it's going to remain. Now, we'll see what happens here in Portugal. There's Nigelmansell on pole. We get ready for the start. There's excitement building here. Mansell on the left, Prost on the right, then Senna, then Berger. Let's see what can happen as they get off the line, and Mansell is away first. And it looks very, very busy in the back again, but Mansell away first, then but Prost. Prost has been the best starter for the last few races, and again he's having a look, but this time Mansell holds him back. Prost stays in second. Senna having a little look at Alainprost. That is where the threat will come from McLaren today. Senna will be keen to put one over on Prost, but of course his World Championship battle this season isn't with Prost. He can't afford to try to flex his ego against Prost and lose points to Berger. And remember, he tried the move on Prost in Monza and it didn't come off, so that's another reason for Senna. If he is ahead of Gerhardberger, then he'll have to be happy. That's what I was about to say. But there has been a little shower, look, and now there is, you can see just a little dusting of rain on the track surface. Will this affect things? Will anybody pit for wet tyres, or we'll have to wait and see? I'd imagine it's going to have to get a bit worse first, but there we go. Mansell still leading Prost, Senna in 3rd and Berger in 4th. And there's a Williams missing. There's both Williams missing. What's happened? Well, one is still running there. I think the other one has gone out. I think that was Boutsen. Like you said, it's Boutsen. Boutsen is out of the race. So that's, well, Williams. That is, Mansell in a bit of a slide around there as the wet weather starts to kick in now. Is anybody going to pit? We'll have to see. We're going to keep an eye on this. Mansell's got Prost and Senna both coming at him. Berger's lost a bit of ground there. Maybe a bit of a mistake in the wet conditions. Nobody pitting, so either they're saving it up or they do not expect this rain to last, as we said at the start. There's Patrese pitting. Well, he's got nothing to lose already, has he? So he's going to try to roll the dice, we think. Mansell still having Prost come and having a look. Mansell is defending this for all he is worth, because he was, about the early races, Mansell's actually been doing better than Prost most of the season, yet he still finds himself behind him in the World Championship, and Mansell will not be happy with that. He will want to try to beat Alainprost in the 3rd place in the World Championship this year, and he'll keep trying it. You'll see a dry line developing already, so clearly that rain did not last very long, and those who stayed on slicks, which is the majority of them, made the right decision. Interestingly, we're hearing Riccardopatrese didn't actually pit for 4 wet tyres. Riccardopatrese, I think, had some sort of gearbox issue, and he never made it out of the pit. So that is both Williams out of the Grand Prix. Well, that has been the Achilles heel of that Williams this year, hasn't it? You know, they've impressed at times, but they've had a lot of reliability issues, especially recently with Boutsen. But today they strike Riccardopatrese as well, and Williams are totally out of it. That leaves the path clear for Benetton to try to get both cars into the points. Prost, we've seen, has taken a very wide line there as he tries to, is he trying to get on terms with Mansell, or is he trying to defend from Senna actually? But Berger is coming as well. This is a key championship moment for Ayrton-Senna. It's a 2-point swing if he beats Prost to finish behind Berger. That's quite a significant swing with how little time we've got left in the season. You can see that Bernard, Suzuki, Alesi, they're all running Solon 9th, Pirro 10th, Hugen in 11th, and Cappy in 12th at the moment. So that is how the rest of the runners run. But to be honest, the battle at the front is so intense, we don't really want to miss anything. And yeah, we're looking at the LaRussas and Sean Alesi because we're taking a little break from it. But to be honest, the fear is that we're going to miss something. We already missed. Well, one of the Williams is going out because we were so busy watching this battle. This is the epic battle of the race. This is the one that, you know, we need to see how it pans out. And it always this year seems to be so close between the Ferraris and McLarens, but it gets ever closer, doesn't it? Like every race that passes, we think it can't be closer than the race before, and then it ends up closer. But Mansell still holds. They're still in their grid order though, aren't they? Mansell still holds the lead from Alainprost. Prost there in second place, running out of time because we're coming round to the last corner now. Senna in third, Berger in fourth, and Prost again taking his wide line. But Senna as well, that Senna was trying to take. Oh, Senna might still take advantage of it. He's got a big chance here. Is Prost going to lose second place right on the line? I think he's got enough of it, pick up of speed to keep it. Nigel Mansell, he wins the Grand Prix. I think it's the third, is it a third win of the season for Nigel Mansell? That's not bad at all. Alainprost in second place, Senna third and runs off at the end, but of course it's all over now. We can see a retired car in the background there. Yeah, so Senna comes home in third place to extend his championship lead over Gerhardberger to 9 points with 3 races left. Not long to go now. Senna's just got to hold on. I'm sure he would like to get a win again soon because I can't even remember the last time Ayrton Senna won a race. I think, let's have a look back through our stats for the season, and we'll see that the last time Ayrton Senna won a race was way back in round 5 in Montreal. We've just had round 13, so I think Senna won, was it 3 of those 4 races against Berger between rounds 2 and 5, but that's all he's got. Senna's now got as many wins as Mansell, but you can see how good a job he's doing with the consistency. He's 24 points ahead of Mansell in 3 positions. So, all right, let's reflect on the race result then. Nigel Mansell wins the race for Ferrari today. Prost, second in the Ferrari, so a second Ferrari 1-2 in a row. Well, there's going to be some concern from Berger's point of view, because if he can't get the wins, or even the second places, closing down Ayrton Senna probably isn't going to be that easy now at this point. So, well, yeah, Senna gains a point on Berger today, extends the advantage to 9 points with 3 races to go. Berger in 4th, Piquet 5th in the Benetton, and Nannini 6th in the Benetton. So, really, the race was all about those 3 teams once Williams went out. Let's have a quick look at the championship. Senna 70, Berger 61, Prost 50, Mansell 46. Constructors, McLaren 131, Ferrari 96, Williams 40, Benetton 35. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Take care.